right, in this email, what do you have going on in your life that you want to share with the Bert Show? Because in this email that we want to get your guys' advice on, she's upset that her ex-husband has called one of their kids his favorite, and she's wondering, look, am I just being too sensitive or not? Cassie's got the email.
Hey, y'all. I became obsessed with your podcast during COVID, and I've stayed a loyal listener since then, and I just can't quit y'all, and I love it. I need some serious insight from sources not directly related to a situation, because I'm seeing red right now. Drum roll, please. Thank you, Abby. This is the first time I'm publicly outing my own co-parenting issues, but I really need to know. Am I being way too sensitive, or is my ex-husband and biological father of my boys totally bonkers for what he said and in essentially labeling one of his kids as the best at everything? His exact words were, out of all my kids, blank is the smartest, most athletic, and just has it. I, being the mother of 2 of his 4 sons, was completely and totally flabbergasted and could only think, who says that about their kids? Who feels this about their kids? I understand recognizing individual strengths, but that wasn't what he did. He said exactly what he said, and I have no idea how to respond to his words. I feel heartbroken for my boys. Am I being too sensitive? I don't know at this point, but I never would say one of my kids is, quote, the best at everything. Thoughts on my sensitivity meter going off the charts with this one? Maybe it's just my mom heart hurting for them because their dad either sucks at life or with his words. Sincerely, one livid mama.
Okay, there's one piece of info I need here before we start to debate this. Is he telling this to the kids, or is he just saying this to the mother of the children?
All she said was, his exact words were, out of all my kids, blank kid is the smartest, most athletic, and just has it. So I don't know.
Okay. So that's different than telling your actual kids who's the favorite, right? It's been years since I had my friend Chris on the show. And years ago, he thought years ago, and probably still does, oh, yeah, he'll tell the kids straight up, like, who's in first place? Who's the favorite daughter this week?
Oh,
hey, Chris.
Nope. You're not the favorite.
Wow. Want to try that again, Tommy? I love that happens. Yeah, years ago he came on and he used to say, like, look, I want to let you know that your sister is in first place this week. But that doesn't mean that you can't be in first place next week. And almost formed a competition between the two of them.
So it varies every week, depending on what? Like what they're doing in school or just whatever in life?
We'll have to get them back on to ask. I don't know, man. I remember people being outraged. This was a decade he was on ago talking about this. And his kids now are in college and stuff like that. But, yeah, he was, like, straight up with them, man. And sort of just told them, like, yeah, you're my favorite this week.
See, that's a way to encourage good behavior, whereas this is like an opinion. Whether or not he's actually saying it to the kids or not, I guarantee you that opinion is actually coming out in like the actual family dynamic. Yeah. We all know parents have a favorite, but don't show it.
Yeah, because is it like, I know Domino and he's got a great sense of humor. He's a really funny guy. So is it tongue in cheek, like, you're my favorite, she's my favorite this week at goading, or did he actually mean it? All
right, I think we got him back on. Hey, Chris.
Yeah. Hey, I heard the crazy conversation, and I don't even know if that's a word that's acceptable anymore, but let's just say it is. Whether it's Mo or anybody else, crazy is fun until it's not. And I've always found it really hilarious when people go, man, do you believe this is happening to me? I said, of course I can believe it's happening to you. It's the 6th time it's happened to you because you think it's fun, and then you realize at a certain point it's not. So there's that level of who you are going into any relationship as well.
Right.
When it comes to the kids.
Yeah.
What I told you many, many years ago, and I still feel this way, it's like the college football poll. What kind of week did you have? What kind of week did you have? The one who gives you less grief is your favorite. I mean, I'm sorry. My question, I heard the email, and Bert, I agree with you. Whether the ex-husband said it to the kids or the wife, the ex-wife, is certainly in play here. But I would ask that woman, does she not know which kid is the most intelligent, most athletic, most winning personality? She knows it too. The fact that he said it out loud, now whether it was to her or the kids, certainly makes a difference. But there's an awareness that I think parents have. Now, can you build up what are perceived weaknesses in terms of the other child? Yeah, that's part of your parenting job as well. How do I get them to maybe enjoy themselves more, enjoy social atmosphere more, and all that stuff? But I've never met anybody. Look, true story. I'm sitting on a couch at my buddy's house years ago. He's got 4 kids. He heard me on your show say exactly what I said. He says, well, I have a favorite, but I'm not allowed to talk about it. I said, well, just say it out loud. It'll feel better. Well, he says which one of his 4 is his favorite. One of the other 3 is about 12 feet behind us and hears it. So now all of a sudden he's got that mess to clean up, and his wife was mad at him for 2 weeks. I said, she's got a favorite too. Like, why are you catching crap for this? It's a legitimate feeling to know which one you are, and depending on their age, which one do you have an affinity towards, which one can you relate to more.
But
it's not your job to shun the other one.
Right.
But there is an ability to decipher who it is in your family dynamic.
I think the controversy comes in because you used to tell the kids, right? Like who was in the top of the poll this year. Yeah.
Yeah, you're winning. My older daughter had a 4-year run. She was Duke basketball at its best. She had a 4-year run. Then she was out. And I say, hey, aspire. Work a little harder. It's okay. You've been there. You are a winner. You're just not winning right now.
Did you feel like it worked? Like, were the kids actually motivated when they felt like they were behind?
They don't talk to him anymore.
Yeah, I don't really have a relationship with the kids these days. No, I will tell you, their personalities, it's crazy. 2 years, 6 days apart, how different they are. My younger daughter doesn't care. Like, doesn't need your hug, doesn't need your attention. The word good, fine, that's all in play. And I don't mind it because that's more like me. My other one comes in a room and says, ta-da. Let me tell you what I did today. I find it entertaining. I find it engaging, especially at the ages they're at, because there's an understanding now of what our family dynamic is, even more so when they were little. I think it's worked out for everybody.
All right, Chris, good talking to you, man.
All right.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
The Bert Show.
So, first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get The Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.